It's time to wake up with a nice cup of morning roast.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring Bonte Hill and Joe Shasky.
Well, I'm about that action, boss.
Take it out! This is the morning roast on 95.7 The Game.
Money time! Money time! I'm gonna break somebody, y'all.
Wait. It's not game day. Not exactly game day. Got a little trigger happy there with the buttons. But we are having Xavier McDaniel on the show today. Xavier McDaniel at 7:30.
One more time.
Guy was about to. Jeez, his blood pressure was high.
Go out there and be tough.
I love you.
Warriors were tough in Game 5. They were tough in Game 4. They're one win away from winning the NBA championship. We'll talk all about it. We have some great sound from Steve Kerr. As we say, good morning to everybody. It's a Wednesday. I need a game. Wish they were playing basketball today. Really do, but we got to wait until tomorrow,
Baseball
9 p.m.
doesn't
Eastern.
do it for you?
I did watch the Giants yesterday.
Did you see the most egregious thing that happened yesterday?
What's that?
The Gold Glover Bader misplaying that ball out in the outfield. He came in for a couple steps. Ball goes right over his head and blows the no-no. As we talk St. Louis Cardinals center fielders who are Gold Glovers.
Well, good for the Cardinals. Good for the Cardinals. They don't need another no-hitter. Screw them. Tired of the Cardinals.
No, I feel you. But I like Bader. Bader's a baller.
Bader could play. He's a little out there, though. He's got the hair. Yeah, he's stocky.
Yeah.
He's a little out there.
He's a beast, though.
He's out there. Cardinals got a dope lineup. Very good lineup. But I did watch the Giants yesterday. Logan Webb is a dude. Doval's good. Rodgers not so good.
Doval is coming into his own. Just for 1 second, I would say 4 of his best outings this year have been in like the last 8 days.
Right. I just don't know how to. I don't know what I think of this baseball team. They're 9 games over 500.
Okay.
They're 3.5 back of the San Diego Padres now in first place. Padres are in first place.
Yeah.
Dodgers in second, although the Dodgers did shut out the Angels yesterday. By the way, Craig Kimbrell looks a little shaky.
No, he
year.
is shaky.
12 of 13. He's converted 12 of his 13 save opportunities, but that ERA and WHIP is a little high.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about this Giants team as they're 9 games over 500.
Let me ask you I got more of a concept question because I was actually talking with Mark about this, and I'll set it up on the front end. Luis Gonzalez is 26 years old. Okay, he's having a monster year for a rookie, and he's kind of giving you what Yastrzemski gave you a couple years younger on the birth card, if you will, and he's just hitting it all over the field, spraying to all areas. He's a really good defender, and he's got good range out there. Obviously, great throw last night. I thought it was a better dig out by the catcher, but
I did too.
I'm looking at him, and I'm saying most Giants fans, when they see a 26-year-old, they go, well, it's not really a prospect, so I can't really get excited. And then my question is, like, why? Is that because of years and years and years of seeing a bunch of 4A guys come up and not do anything? The Lance Negros, the Dan Ortmeyers.
Are people not excited about Luis
Todd
Gonzalez?
Linden. I think this particular fan base in general is a little jaded to the quote-unquote random guy that comes up and starts the ball. If he were a Cardinal, would the Cardinal fans not be excited?
They'd be excited. I think Giants fans are excited about Gonzalez. I see a lot of people excited about Gonzo. I don't know.
I mean, he should be a Rookie of the Year type candidate.
Is he not?
Well, I don't think we're there yet, but I think like when Matt Duffy came up, because he was a couple years younger, people were like, oh, Matt Duffy. Remember the excitement over Matt Duffy?
Yeah, I don't feel the same. I think it was more so about his fat cat. The cat is what made Duffy elevate amongst Giants fans because Giants, a lot of people love animals, and so they saw his little fat cat Skeeter, this lovable little cat, and everybody fell in love with it. I think it was more so about the cat than the actual player. If Gonzo had, if Luis Gonzalez had like a parrot or something that was really cute, and really, really nice beak, Giants fans would be all over it. Oh my God, he got the parrot, everything. You need a little something extra.
Why a parrot?
I mean, it could just be a parrot. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a pretty-looking parrot. If you have a parrot and you're a baseball player, I'm automatically intrigued.
See, there you go. You got to have something extra. But I'm not sure if it's right to say that Giants fans aren't excited over him because I see a lot of people.
Are you excited about Luis
Gonzalez? Watching the kid play.
Okay.
He's gotten better and better.
Right.
The first throw I've ever seen him make was in center field at Nationals Park, playing the Nationals.
Okay.
And he tried to throw somebody out to center field, from center field. Guy was taken off from second. I forget who it was. And it was a horrible throw. I was like, oh my God, this guy has a noodle arm. Jesus. And now you see the throw yesterday.
Yes.
He's gotten better and better as the season's gone along. So I like seeing new blood. I don't care how old you are. Can you help me win?
Well,
and Luis Gonzalez looks like he's helping the Giants win.
Absolutely. At one point, he was batting over 450 with runners in scoring position. At one point, he was batting over 400 with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Like, he's been one of the very clutch players. And then you kind of look up at the rest of this team, and some of the ingredients for what made them so good last year,
right?
Clutch hitting, timely defense. Those things in the last week have really started to hit. So I know a lot of people maybe aren't as tapped in on the Giants as you know the Warriors right now. We'll get back into the Warriors. Trust me, this is a Warrior heavy show at times. But I just think that the Giants are hitting their stride right now. It's an underbelly of the schedule. They're taking advantage of it. They have horrific injuries across the board, and yet you look up and they're having a great year this year. And I think it's a testament to kind of the depth that they've built right now.
They're not playing bad. They're not playing bad baseball. 5 in a row. You sweep the Dodgers. You take the first 2 against Kansas City. Pittsburgh's on deck for a nice little road trip. 7-game road trip. It's going to be fun. Pittsburgh for 3, Atlanta for 4. Atlanta's won 13 straight. I told you guys not to write off the Atlanta Braves. I don't know why people wrote off the Chips, but they're hot right now. And they just lost Albies, and it may not even matter because they're that loaded when it comes to their offense. They have Cincinnati, Detroit, Chicago. So the schedule becomes advantageous for the Giants. It becomes favorable when you look at the Arizona Diamondbacks a lot here. So, look, the Giants look like a playoff team right now, especially with the added spot. But how good are they? Are they a threat to win the whole damn thing? Because that's what it's about for me.
Well, right now, I don't think they need to be. Like, I think that they're going to have to tinker with their team. I was listening to Steven this morning as I was driving in. He was talking about, because you're already starting to see the articles. Trade rumors, trade block, because it's trade block.
Wilson Contreras would be nice at catcher.
So look at you. I did a deep dive on Wilson Contreras for the podcast that we do, Garlic Fries and Baseball Guys. Subscribe wherever you find podcasts. Me and Mark Willard. And I was saying, look, this is a 2-time All-Star, 30-year-old player. Their biggest need right now, every day. Starting pitching, yes. They need starting. A lot of teams need starting pitching, but they need tons of it because Cobb's on the DL. No idea what's going on with DeSclafani. Cobb's on the DL again. They need starting pitching. The number one position player need right now is catcher. Can we all agree?
Sure.
I could use an outfielder.
They've got lots of outfielders.
I need a legit stud.
Well, Yastrzemski's batting like around 290. He's been awesome against righties
Second
and
base.
lefties. Estrada's batting like 280. He's having a great year.
He's not bad. Not bad. Is that what great is now?
What,
He's not
280?
bad. Yeah,
He's been phenomenal. Every time I'm watching Estrada, he's making plays to his left, plays to his right.
Bad.
Second base is not a hole.
272, 4 homers, 26 RBIs.
Yeah, he's been awesome.
4 homers, 26
Dude, the
RBIs.
league average is like 235 this year. It's the lowest it's been in 65 years.
I could use another second baseman.
The point where I'm going at is that they have below average catcher output at the offensive plate, right? And Contreras is like a 265 hitter. He's a 2-time All-Star. He's 30 years old. He's on a $9 million arbitration deal this year. He's a free agent at the end of the year. He screams 2-month rental to me, which is perfect for the Giants. He's not exactly like what Chris Bryant was, because Chris Bryant's a middle-of-the-order guy. But you put him in the 6 hole, now we're cooking.
Well, he's batting second for the Cubs, and last night he hit 2 home runs. I got him in fantasy baseball.
I didn't even know he hit 2 last night.
Yeah, he's been my catcher in fantasy baseball. So, obviously I'm looking at his game logs every single day. 2 home runs yesterday against the Padres. Batting second for the rebuilding Cubs. Can handle a pitching staff. He's a solid guy in the clubhouse. I will love Contreras. I will love Wilson Contreras. Now, what's the cost going to be? I have no idea what the cost will be. So, I do definitely think the Giants need a shot in the arm. But Logan Webb yesterday,
he's a stud.
Just watching him pitch, in and out, in his strike zone. Now his ERA you look at the ERA, it's a little high for him, 3.43. It's a little inflated. I get it.
He had a couple of games where he had big leads and he kind of threw to the score.
No doubt.
So his numbers are better than that. And also they have gotten the worst defensive output out of ground balls in baseball. When you
terrible.
Pitch for a ground ball, you should get outs. And it's like this. There's a direct correlation. We do these numbers because Sam Lubman, our producer, is obsessed with numbers. Basically, ground balls should equal outs. This team gets basically 50% of their pitches or at-bats that teams to go up against are ground balls. And yet they were getting the worst amount of output because their defense wasn't good enough.
No, the defense is not good. So Logan Webb, I'm looking at him yesterday. I said, okay, I got a dude here.
Yeah.
9 strikeouts, 5 hits. Now it is against the Kansas City Royals.
I don't care.
And they're a bad team. Let's just be honest. They're a bad baseball team. But Logan Webb looks like he's catching his stride here. Tyler Rogers is a guy where you look at it, it's like, man, is this guy going to figure it out? His ERA's over 5.
Yeah.
The whip is nasty.
Yeah.
Give up another run yesterday. A very scary 8th inning for the Giants, but Duvall comes in, shuts it down with 2 strikeouts. So the Giants win their 5th straight. They're starting to play well. But again, when I watched them, I said, "What's the ceiling for this team?"
It's still
I don't
a fair
think this
question.
team. Yeah, I don't think this team is complete yet. Let's see what happens with Brandon Belkin when he gets back. He pitch hit yesterday. Fans went crazy over that. Let's just see it. I just don't know how good they are yet.
The other thing that's really encouraging over the last month of baseball is Darren Ruff's batting basically like 260 in the last month. That's a huge thing. His last like 30 games. He started off the season batting like 150. Now, let me just zoom out of the Giants for just 1 second. Dodgers look at Bellinger and Muncy's batting averages. They're horrific. Justin Turner's batting average, horrific. They have the Walker Buehler injury right now. I believe that the Dodgers are actually going to have a tough July. I think that they're in for a tough sledding here. Their top 3 guys, Betts and obviously Trey Turner and Freddie Freeman, these are all guys that they acquired. They didn't bring those guys up through their own farm. They're farm guys. Well, because they're farm guys. We talk so much about their farm guys. Unbelievable farm. All those guys are kind of fading right now.
Well, I mean, they're still playing well, and I'm looking at their schedule. I'm looking at the end of June. Dodgers have the Angels again, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Atlanta, Colorado, San Diego, Colorado, Chicago, St. Louis, Los Angeles. I don't know how much they're going to struggle with a schedule like that. Again, 3 against Cincy, 3 against Colorado, another 3 against Colorado, 4 against Chicago. Did they have the Padres and the Braves?
I'm not going on the schedule.
I'm just looking at the schedule. I'm saying I don't know. The Dodgers still pretty damn good.
Yeah, of course, but that's the team that I'm trying to measure myself up against. And then I look at the San Diego Padres, and with the Tatis injury yesterday, or the news coming out that he's, kind of got a setback, I just feel better as a Giants fan. I think they're in a good spot. I don't think that they're the number 1 team. I don't think they're the favorite. I just think this team's going to be a playoff team, and they're going to have to add to the mix at the deadline.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll believe it when I see it when it comes to the LA Dodgers. They have resources. They're still very, very good. 14 games over 500.
Of course.
The run differential. They'll be fine.
I just think it's a misnomer that their system is what's carrying them right now, because I'm looking at their roster over the weekend after watching them really closely, and it's like, as much as the Giants, I know they want to build from within, and you have all the plethora of players come through. Their 3 best players by far are guys that they got in free agency, Freddie Freeman, and then they swung trades for Trey Turner and Mookie Betts. That's what's carrying them right now.
Walker Buehler, I mean, I knew Urias would have a bit of a regressor from last year.
His numbers are better than the record.
Tony Gonsolin is dealing right now.
8-0. He's a beast.
I mean, he's a beast.
He's a beast.
Walker Buehler, I know he has a flexor strain in his elbow.
Big injury.
It's a big injury, but you got to think about him. He's homegrown. He's been balling.
Yes, I agree.
Kershaw's been solid. The
He's been
bullpen, for the
better
most
than I
part,
thought.
has been solid.
Yeah, I will give you that. Their
Just,
bullpen is what they're going to look to acquire.
yeah, they're going to bolster it.
Absolutely.
They'll bolster it, no doubt about it, because Kimbrough's a little shaky, and Jansen, I know, was a bit shaky over the last few years, but Dodgers aren't going anywhere.
Jansen's been on a milk carton all year. Has anyone brought his name up once now that he's not in a Dodger uniform?
No, but the Braves have won 13 straight.
I know, but I'm just
Braves have
saying.
won 13 straight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What is Jansen doing, by the fact? Now that
I
you
haven't
brought
heard his
him
name
up,
once this year.
Now that you brought him up, I mean, how much Braves baseball are you watching?
I'm not. Well, it's not TBS. I haven't been really watching TBS.
Let's see, Jansen this year actually.
How many saves?
Not bad. Not bad.
He's got 14 saves.
18 saves.
Wow, more than I thought.
18 saves. His whip is under 1. Wow. This guy's given up 3 earned runs all year. He's got a 3.25 ERA, 38 strikeouts. So, not bad for Kenley Jansen.
No.
Not bad.
What I do want to do during baseball season, once the basketball season concludes and the off season goes through, I had my neighbor bring me by a book yesterday, a photo album. He had been to like 1,000 baseball parks, both minor and major leagues throughout the country. And every stadium he went to, he found a mascot and took a photo with the mascot. I don't think you and I can name big league mascots around the country. So I want to put one or two of these mascots once a week on the screen. We'll put it on the YouTube channel, and you and I get 3 guesses to name the name of the mascot.
How old is this guy?
Oh, he's like in his 60s or 70s.
I don't want to rip him. I'm just going to leave that alone.
You're not a mascot guy?
No. Gosh, no.
Really?
No. So, honest
Can
to
you
God.
name the Colorado dinosaur?
It's, what's his name? Not Dinger, is it?
It is Dinger.
Dinger. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Philly Fanatic.
Well,
I know the
that's-
mascots, but like I don't
Philly
like,
Fanatic is like, the
I
Babe
don't
Ruth of
like
mascots.
Go crazy over mascots. So when we were kids, me and a couple buddies, and we go to these games. We would always try to beat up the mascot.
What, Lucille?
Yeah, Lucille.
Lucille wasn't really there when we were growing
the
up.
elephant, the A's
Oh, yeah,
elephant.
Stomper.
We would go to Great America or Vallejo and try to beat up Tasmanian Devil. Now, the Tasmanian Devil, when I was 18, he swung back. It was like, it's like, yeah, we're not messing with this guy anymore. Disneyland, we tried to beat up the mascot. So, mascots, that's cute. I mean, I guess that's
You tried to beat up a mascot at Disneyland?
I mean, that's like one of the worst things you can
As
do.
a kid, we just try to beat him up.
What,
Come here, Mickey Mouse.
Curb stomp Mickey Mouse?
Stop Mickey Mouse, man. Like, who wants to be a mascot, man? Mascot, I mean, let me stop. Man. I don't want to be mean. I'm in a good mood.
You weren't feeling lucky, the Boston Celtics guy that was doing all the dunks?
No, he was annoying.
The guy that I sat next to up in the stands, he went to high school with Lucky.
Did he really?
Yeah, he knew Lucky. He's actually a really nice
Some
guy.
of those guys get paid really well.
Well, Lucky also did. So when you're at the Warrior Celtics games, you guys know those guys at the Warrior games where they put the trampolines down.
Oh,
and they
yeah,
do all
no
the stuff?
doubt, yeah.
Well, Lucky, who is the mascot, I guess he's essentially the Sheamus, the Irish mascot for the Boston Celtics. He also not only is a mascot, he doubles down and does the trampoline dunks. Did Thunder do that back in the day? I don't remember.
Thunder did do trampoline dunks.
Okay.
Thunder did trampoline dunks.
Because Lucky was doing he was in his bag.
Dude,
he was Team Flight Bros.
So I know Lucille gets some money.
Does he?
His salary, I think he's close to
it's a
6
sweaty
figures
suit.
a year. Because you have to do live appearances, go to classes, communities, schools, all that stuff. Lucille, he gets paid, man. He gets paid. Lucky better get paid. Doing all that with that uniform on.
Lucky's pretty badass though. Come on, he did like a triple whatever, like 780 or whatever. Where's Tony Hawk? What is it? A 920? What are we doing here?
900.
780.
900, yeah.
Whatever it is. There's a lot going on today. The Giants, man. A lot of people want to talk about the attendance. Look, you're not going to draw 30,000 people to go see the Kansas City Royals on a Tuesday night.
You know what's
interesting? It was 24,000 though.
You know what's interesting was I watched back a lot of the highlights from 10 years ago, or what was it, 8 years ago, when Matt Cain. It was 10 years ago when Matt Cain had the perfect game.
Yeah, against the Astros.
Yeah, they're up 10-0. Okay, against the Astros, who
It was
were
packed.
off, dude.
It was packed.
Packed to the gills.
Packed. It was always packed.
To the gills.
It was always packed.
It was also the heart of winning championships for the first time for them. So I don't know how much I should take out of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, 650 saying on the Xfinity Mobile text line, no stars, no butts in seats. Be nice to get a star. Be nice to get a star. I'm watching the Giants, and after winning 107 games last year, I'm saying, okay, that was a great season. But as a follow-up, it's like, are we going to be cool with them just losing in the first round again if they do make it? Now, can they beat teams? I can't wait to see this Braves series coming up.
Aren't they ahead of schedule?
What is ahead of schedule?
Well, because I haven't seen any of the youngsters that I've been waiting on. Like now, look, the Joey Bart
this is
thing
year 4 of Farhan, right?
I know, but the Joey Bart thing is it's sad. Like that's what it is. It's deflating. There's no doubt about it. But like, they can overcome it, right? We waited for Joey for so long, and it wasn't really his guy. Now he's 25. He's back in the minors.
I don't know who to get excited about in the farm system.
Well, even Elliot Ramos, we saw. It's like,
yeah. Who is it?
He's
Luciano?
got 13 at bats.
Is it Luciano?
Yeah, of course it's Luciano.
What is he doing right now?
Will Wilson got called up to AAA.
That's the guy that they bought out from the Angels, correct?
Yep.
Former first-round pick.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're going to get into some Warriors talk because we have Brian Windhorst on today. Brian Windhorst is going to join us at 6:50. Checkbook game. This is going to be a checkbook show. This is where we put all our resources into this show because we got a jam-packed guest list. We paid Xavier McDaniel to come back on at 7:30, and we let him know that this is live and local, so no curse words. Darrell Wright's going to join us at 8 o'clock. Dave Fleming's going to join us at 8:30. So a lot of money going out to guests on this show. So it's a checkbook show.
Oh.
Does that mean it's going to be a win?
Who writes checks these days?
I don't know. When was the last time you wrote a check?
Oh, I actually had to do it recently because you have to give them a check so that they can, do direct.
So you rip on checks and yet you just.
Well, I didn't write the check. I gave them a check to get my ABA routing number or whatever.
Got it.
So that they could pull money out and do, what is it? What are
direct
those?
deposit or.
No, it wasn't direct deposit. ACH
Pay bills.
or
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah.
Automatic payments.
For what? Housing payments?
No, this was for the water department up in Sonoma County.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Yeah.
Just shelling out big money.
Well, I mean, I was kind of run a credit
Olympic
card.
Club hats, Olympic Club sweaters.
I got my CYO.
Was that a
stuff on.
Montclair vest?
No, this is just a vest, bro.
Oh, I thought it was Montclair.
No, this is original Penguin.
Oh.
I got this as a gift from my mother-in-law.
I thought it was Montclair, man.
We ripping my mother-in-law?
No, you know what Montclair is, right?
What's Montclair?
Oh, it's the best of the best.
What is it?
It's like $3,000 a vest.
Well, of course I don't know about it.
Yeah, no, it looked like a Montclair vest,
No,
man.
this is a golf vest.
Oh, man. All right. Wendy's coming out at 6:50. We'll get into the payrolls and the Golden State Warriors and the Boston Celtics again. I want to play some Steve Kerr sound to get people fired up because I truly believe, like Steve Kerr, the Warriors are going to win this baby in Boston. They're winning Game 6. I'm confident, man. Arrogance meter all the way out. Taco meat showing.
Oh.
We go beat championship. Thursday night.
Okay.
Book it. I guarantee it. I'm 3-0 in guarantees this postseason. 3-0.
But who's counting?
Who's counting? Who's counting? That's what's coming up on the game brought to you by the San Francisco Zoo.